Hello and welcome to our interactive segment tonight. In studio, I'm joined by Charles Obini, who is the Tusker Premier League champions, Tusker FC's director. We just want to identify with the champions and know their journey towards winning the title for a second year running. Welcome to our studios.
Thank you, Florence.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you. So, first of all, congratulations for winning the TPL
Thanks
title.
a lot. I'm happy to be here also.
Okay.
And I'm happy for your recognition for the champions.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Let me begin by asking you,
Yeah.
did you see it coming? Did you anticipate winning the title for a second year?
All I can say, we saw it coming when we were remaining with around 2 matches. Because, you know, if you can remember, we changed our technical bench personnel in the middle of the second leg. So there was some cries from all over. Why did we do it? Why did we sack the winning coach for last year? So may I thank the board because the action we took worked for us.
With only 3 matches remaining, Gor Mahia took over from you guys. How was the mood at that point? Were you still confident of winning the title?
Yeah, that loss to Gor Mahia encouraged us a lot. So we say, let us soldier on. Yeah, let us not lose hope until the last minute, because it is not over until it is over. So that is how we managed to win the cup. Yeah.
And then when you changed the coach, when you did an overhaul on your technical bench, some people thought you guys were really gambling and you would not maybe win the title. What had informed your decision maybe to change the coach?
Yeah, at that time we were not doing well. You can remember we played around 6-7 matches without even scoring a goal.
Yeah.
And it all started in Sekafa in Tanzania, where we didn't fare well. So we started as a board, and we decided to change the coach because we also saw that there was indiscipline in the team. So we should look for somebody who can instill discipline in the team. So, and we thought by having discipline in the team, we can go places.
And that is where Mr. Matano comes.
And that is where we decided to come. We zeroed on Matano as a disciplinarian.
Since winning the title the other year, in 2011, what changed in terms of management? Because I understand there are so many changes. Maybe that's why we are seeing a change on Tusker.
No, on the board, we've never had any changes because the team which was there in 2011, which constituted the board, is still there. Yeah.
For how long has the board been there? Because I understand it's not very long.
No, it's not long. The board was just constituted last year. This is our 2nd year. And for the 2 years we've been there, we've been champions. So I think we are winners. Yeah.
You know, when it comes to some clubs that are maybe being sponsored or owned by companies, they tend to be run by the same company. But for Tusker, it's a different case. We see that you guys have come up with a board that is taking care of the team, other than the company itself. You have something different. Do you think this is why maybe Tusker has been performing well for the last now 2 years after the board was...
Since the board was constituted, you can see that is where now we are getting results. And some other companies are also trying to follow what we are doing, because the other time Bandari also came to us inquiring how we've turned the club around.
Now back to the playing unit. Do you think you can, for this season 2012, you can do a double title, you can clinch another title, because FKF is in the offing?
Yeah, I believe we can. With the Lion we have, yeah, we can. Yeah.
What would you say is different right now?
The playing unit has really changed. The discipline is there. The training is good, and the physical fitness now we can see, because they can run 90 minutes without getting tired, and they hear instructions from the coach, which was not there. Now they are okay.
All right. In 2011, last year, or is it early this year, you got a chance to represent the country in the CAF Champions League, but you guys didn't go very far. What lessons did you learn, and what are you going to do for this time around, maybe next year for the CAF Champions League?
We learned a lot of lessons, because what came up after we were knocked out, we saw that we didn't have quality players. And also experience was also lacking in the team. So that is why we've come with a quality coach who can push us somewhere. Yeah.
When you talk about quality, are we going to see maybe you guys bring in new signings?
Definitely.
Basically, what can we expect? That maybe we saw Sofapaka go, it was a different case,
Tournament, yeah.
but they went somewhere. What can you expect from Tusker? Because now you've won the league, people are expecting you guys to do well, maybe clinch another title. What can you expect in terms of the continental showpiece?
This time round, I assure you will go far. And again, we fared badly in Sekafa, but this time round, I believe we are going to win the Sekafa. And in the CAF Champions League, we are going to go far, even reach the group stage. Yeah.
You've won now the title 2 times. Tell us, what do you think about the league?
For the few years I've been following the league. The league have really grown, and the players are now getting exposure outside. That's why you see, even as we sold one player to South Africa because of the Super Sport. So I believe in the coming years we are going to sell a lot of players outside because they are getting exposure through Super Sports. Yeah.
Okay, lastly, I want to ask about the FOIA nominations. You have 4 guys being nominated, now including your coach, Mr. Matano. There are 5 from Tusker. What does this say about your team?
It just shows we are champions. That's why we have many people in the nominations. And this was brought about by the coach. Yeah, I thank him so much for what he has done in the short spell he has been in the team, because he was there for only 10 matches and he has changed a lot.
All right, all the best.
Thanks a lot, Florence.
Thank you for paying courtesy call to
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Well, that has been our interactive segment. Thank you very much for staying tuned. My name is Florence Ndongo.